Good morning and welcome to your sunrise practice. This is going to be a really lovely, slow and gentle way just to warm up the body and kind of feel nice and energized for your day. So when you're ready, come down onto your mat, come into a child's pose. So you want to have your knees about the width of the mat, toes together. Sit your hips back as far as you can onto your heels and slowly walk your hands forward. So we're working on lengthening through the spine and gently releasing any tension through the entire body. Bring your head down to the floor. Start to breathe in through the nose and gently sigh the breath out through your mouth. Relax your arms, relax your hands, and just allow a few moments just to bring your awareness here into your practice onto the mat. Start to slowly rock into your shoulders and hips. Feeling your belly and ribs expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Making any micro adjustments you need. And always moving on the exhale. So just giving your body a chance to wake up. We'll move through a nice gentle flow. Start to engage through the core and just energize from the inside out. Taking a couple more breaths here. Feeling everything start to gently release. See if those hips can sit back any further and the hands can reach any far forward. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Feel your spine lengthen, the side body lengthen. And send that breath all the way through your body. Into your hips, your shoulders, your lower back, and all the way to your fingertips. On the next inhale, we're going to start to energize through the arms. So you want to grip the mat with your fingertips and lift your wrists and elbows off. Try to keep your head down and just tune in to the cues. So as you lift your wrists and elbows off, your triceps start to activate. You're going to keep rolling those shoulders away from your ears. Really energizing through the arms. Maybe rolling your forehead from side to side, so you're just massaging into your third eye. Every inhale just creates that little bit more space. And then you're going to relax your elbows and wrists back down. Start to walk your hands over to the left. Turning your right cheek onto the mat. Stretching into the right side of your body. Gently opening up here. Take your left hand and just place it over your right wrist or right hand just to gently increase the stretch. Maybe take your left hand down towards your left ankle or hips. Maybe grabbing hold of your right hip crease. Encouraging a gentle twist here. Look over the left shoulder. And then bring your hands back to the center. Come back into a nice long child's pose with your hands nice and long. Slowly start to come over to the other side. So walking over to the right side. Left cheek just rests on the floor and bring your right hand onto your left just to increase the traction, lengthening through the left side of your body. And taking the right hand now, just to reach hold of your right ankle, or maybe walk it up across, tuck it inside your left hip crease, but notice both sides may not feel equal, so just go where you can. One more breath here, and then gently bring both hands back into the center. I'm going to walk your hands down the mat so you can bring yourself into the tabletop and then walk up to the top. You want to just check your positioning. So your wrists are under your shoulders, knees, under your hips. Just adding a little bit of movement here. So maybe swaying from side to side. You're really just checking in. What feels tight, what feels like it needs a little bit of extra movement. And just start to draw circles with your hips. And as you do this, not only are you moving and warming into the hip joints, but you're also warming into those wrists. So if it doesn't feel comfortable, you may want to just kind of grip the mat with your fingertips so that your middle of your palm lifts up and you're not putting as much pressure on your hands. Just spreading that surface area. I'm going to come over to the opposite side. So I went to the left, now I'm going to the right, drawing those circles. And just finding stillness, finding that tabletop. We're going to slowly start to warm up through the spine. So you're going to sit back onto your heels, reach your hands forward, and then stretch your shoulders up to the ceiling as you draw your chest forward. Lower those hips, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest and look up. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, point the toes, look up, exhale, hips back. Find that child's pose again. Stretch into the shoulders as you roll forward. Lower those hips, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest. Breathe here. Exhale. Bend the knees, whatever needs to be done here, sitting back. Starting to really find a rhythm as you stretch into the spine. Gently looking back, opening up through the chest. Maybe allowing your knees to come out to the side. Just finding a nice rhythm for your body. And then coming back to your tabletop, we're going to flow through our cat-cow sequence. So your cat-cow just really kind of introduces you to that movement with the breath. So on the inhale, you're going to drop your belly. And as you drop your belly, you're going to tilt your pelvis up. You're going to roll your shoulders, open up through the chest and look up. Nice stretch through the lower back. As you exhale, you're going to tuck that pelvis under. Suck your belly in and stretch your shoulders to the ceiling. Again, inhale, drop the belly, nice dip, roll the shoulders, open up through the chest. Exhale, round it out, stretch the shoulders up. Find your rhythm so that you can move with the breath. Your inhale tilts your hips up to the ceiling and your exhale tilts your pelvis underneath. Your inhale drops your belly, rolls your shoulders. Your exhale stretches your shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Take 5 rounds. Try to get into the flow of movement and breath. Two more. Good, tuck the toes, lift the knees, hips up, find that downward dog. Just a couple of moments here, so finding your
space, pedaling out through the feet, drawing your chest back to your thighs as you lift your hips and separate your shoulder blades. Deep breath in here, sigh the breath out. Again, and out. Take your feet wider than the mat now. Heels come to the floor, draw your chest back towards your thighs. Roll those shoulder blades away from your ears and lift your hips. Draw your belly back up to your spine. Look up at your navel. Get that space. Really good. Come back to your down dog. Bring your feet together. Lower the left heel down, point the right toe, lift the right leg. High. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and draw your knee up towards your nose. Engage into your core. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ceiling. Hug your belly in. Exhale, shoot the right leg up. Inhale, in. And then plant your right foot inside your hands at the front. Good. Lowering the left knee. Release the left foot. Roll your shoulders and lunge here. So just gently opening up into the hips, opening up into your hip flexors as you draw your chest forward and lunge here. Tuck the left toe, sit yourself back towards your left heel and lift the right toes up off the floor. So you're flexing the right leg, stretching into the right leg, fingertips on the floor. Roll the shoulders and chest comes forward. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lower the right foot back down, lunge forward, taking a couple of rounds, so just stretching into your hamstrings, finding what feels nice this morning. Last one. Hold it here, lift the chest, flex that right foot, hug the hips together. Squeeze your bum, inhale, exhale, bring the right foot back down. Left hand comes closer to your right foot and you're going to twist and look up. You may want to tuck the left toe under and lift the left knee. Just increase the strength here. Inhaling and exhaling. Both hands framing that front foot. You're going to bend the back knee and hop forward. Find your forward fold at the top of the mat. Look at those knees. Lower your head down. Hold it here. Maybe grabbing your elbows, framing your head with your forearms. Soften those knees. And bring your hands to your shins. Roll your shoulders. Come to a halfway lift here. Long spine, chest forward, hips back. Exhale to fold. Hands come to the floor, this time taking the right foot to the back. So you're lunging now into that left hip. Drop the right knee, release the right foot. Start to move through the flow. So you're flexing that left foot as you sit back. Nice stretch in your hamstring. Use your hands to kind of walk forward and backwards. Keep breathing. Keep flexing that left foot. 2 more. Hold it here, fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders, squeeze the hips together and flex that left foot. You can bend the left knee if you feel that you're not getting enough stretch into your hamstring here. And walk your hands forward, ground the left foot, tuck the right toe under. Right hand comes closer to your left foot and twist. Tucking the right toe, maybe lifting up through the right leg, adding that gentle twist here. Both hands come down, frame that front foot, bend the back knee and hop the right foot forward. Finding your forward fold again, head looking at those knees, torso's heavy. Inhale, sweep the palms up onto your shins, roll your shoulders back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time you're going to raggy doll all the way up to standing. Gently unraveling, bringing yourself up to your mountain pose. Hands outside your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Hold it here. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soften the knees and swan dive down. Find that forward fold. Hug yourself in, so squeezing your head towards your knees. Inhale, sweep the palms up onto your shins. Roll the shoulders back. Nice. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands come to the floor. Take the right foot to the back. And plant the hands, take the left foot to the back. Find a plank here. Hold it here. Flex those feet. Hips in line with your shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Lower the knees. Release your feet. Bend the elbows. Lower the chin and chest down to the floor. Belly's on the floor. Elbows tucked in. Point the toes. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the palms. Exhale. Hands on the floor. Find your downward dog. Tuck the toes, hips up. Find that upside down V. Lengthening through the spine. Come up high on those tiptoes. Roll your shoulders forward. Draw your chest over your wrists now. Engage into that plank. Draw everything in. Bend the knees, hips up, find that downward dog. Lengthen through the spine, look up at your belly. Inhale, come up high on those tiptoes. Roll forward, find that plank. Hold it here for 1. Exhale, bend the knees, hips up, find that downward dog. Inhale, roll forward, find that plank. Inhale for 1. Bend the knees, hips up, find that downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, roll forward, find that plank. Inhale for 1. Exhale, bend the knees, hips up, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, roll forward. Inhale for 2. 1. Exhale, bend the knees, hips up, downward dog. Really good. Take a deep breath in here. Sigh the breath out. Bringing your feet together. Drop the right heel, point the left toe, lift the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Bring your left knee up towards your nose. Squeeze it in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, squeeze in, come forward. Exhale, lift up. Last one, inhale, squeeze in. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to just bring your left foot over to the right. Roll onto your right heel. Fallen triangle. Lift up. Lift those right hips. Open up through the chest. Shoulders stack. Flex that left foot. And then bring both hands down. Bend the right knee. Lift the left leg back up. 3-legged dog. And plant the left foot inside your hands at the front. Really good. Okay. You're going to roll onto your right heel. Walk your hands into the center and bring your left toe to face forward. Legs are wide, hands are on the floor. Roll your shoulders, lift the chest, look up, exhale, fold down. Restorative, wide leg forward fold here. Encouraging blood down into your head, waking you up. Walk your hands forward. Come up onto those fingertips, nice long spine, roll those shoulders back. Then bring your left hand into the center. We're going to twist. So your left hand's roots down, right hand opens up. So gently unraveling here, look up over those right fingertips. Try to stack the shoulders. And then release. Other side, so root down through the right hand, draw your chest forward. Left hand opens up.
So you're stacking those shoulders. Keep feet rooted down. And then sweep the left hand back down onto the floor. Fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk those hands back behind you through your legs. Use the floor for traction here as you draw your head down to the floor. Bend into your elbows. Keep those legs strong. Engage the thighs. Draw the kneecaps up towards your hips. Then bring your hands to behind your back, interlacing your fingers. Roll your shoulders together and rotate those knuckles away from your hips. Opening up through the chest, opening up through the shoulders. Push those knuckles high away from you. And release. Hands come to the floor. Bend the knees to roll up. Wide leg, arms up. Exhale, hand through heart center. Good. Okay. I'm going to come back down onto the floor. You're going to have your feet on the floor, knees bent. Hands out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. You're going to roll back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the knees up into your chest and roll side to side. Massaging your lower back. Come into stillness and then just using your hands to draw your knees up to your shoulders and out to the side. Keep those toes pointed. Moving where your body feels good. And come back to stillness. Squeeze the knees in and then release the left leg down onto the floor. Hug the right knee up towards underneath your armpit. Release the right hand out to the side. Use your left hand to draw your right knee over to the left. You want to look over your opposite shoulder. Twisting. Opening up through the chest. Maybe closing your eyes. Come back to the center. Swap sides. So just squeezing, give yourself a hug, then release the right leg down. Use the right hand now to draw the left knee over to the right. Left hand's open. Look over your left shoulder. Twisting here. And just let the tip of your tongue rest inside the roof of your mouth and close your eyes and breathe. Come back to the center. Hug your knees and roll side to side. You're going to release everything down onto the floor. Take a few moments here in a Shavasana. Feel your breath come in. Notice how your body feels. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Allow your shoulder blade to feel the earth, your hips and heels, the back of your legs, your elbows, knuckles. Feeling the earth supported and rested. And then gently drawing those knees up towards your chest. Give them a hug and then roll over onto your side. Enjoy a couple more moments just of stillness before you bring yourself up to seated. Deep breath in, sigh the breath out. Hands just resting on your knees, just slowly drawing some circles. Keep everything nice and juicy. Come back to stillness. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands down through heart center.
Fold your forehead down forward, just brushing your third eye with your fingertips. We'll seal our practice. Namaste.